Hey everybody, thanks for coming back to Interest Properties TV. Emilio Riccio here with the Interest Properties team. Today we're going to talk about for sale by owners. Not just about selling your home on your own, but 5 really good reasons why it might not be a good idea to be a for sale by owner. So let's talk about reason number 1. How well can you negotiate? Because there are going to be a countless number of people you'll have to negotiate with. First, obviously the buyer. Then potentially there could be a buyer's agent involved. And let's be realistic. Why would a buyer come directly to you when working with an agent? Doesn't cost them anything. Also, the buyer might be a little more savvy and prefer to involve an attorney to review the paperwork and advise them through the process. And we all know how well that goes. Thirdly, home inspectors. Home inspectors are paid by the buyer. Their job is to find things wrong with your house. And if they find enough things wrong with your home, the buyer is going to come back and negotiate repairs, or negotiate money off the price, or potentially ask for money to help with their closing costs to offset those repairs. Also, title companies. Sometimes we don't realize it, and I've had this happen over and over again, there are things that pop up in a title work that didn't get removed when you bought the house, and now you've got to negotiate with the title company to remove and remedy the clouds on your title. And then lastly, if you live in a city where it requires a certificate of occupancy, meaning you have to hire on your own, with your own money, a city official to come through your home to inspect your home for the electrical, the plumbing, the HVAC, and everything else structurally, to give you a certificate of occupancy saying that the home is structurally sound and you're able to live in it, that is another thing you'll have to deal with. So how well are your negotiating skills? Second, let's talk about not knowing how to market your home. Buyers are always looking for something unique. What are you going to do? What is it about your home that you know that is going to entice the buyer to want to come and see you first before they see any other house on the market? See, it's not just describing the 4 bedrooms and the kitchen or whatever your home has to offer. It's about the uniqueness of it. Hiring a good agent like myself will be able to help you determine what are the unique highlight points about your property that is going to help draw that potential buyer to your home. So how well do you know your home? Also, not only how do you market your home, where are you going to put it? Where are you going to market your home? Most people are just going to put it on 1 or 2 sites. 2 off the top of my head, most common are Zillow and Craigslist. There are more people on Facebook and all the social media sites than there are anywhere else as we grow in age into the technology age. So how well are you marketing your home on Facebook? How are you going to be able to get your home out into the open so that people know that your house is for sale, so that you're going to draw them to you? Professional agents like ourselves, we market your home not only just putting it in the MLS. Yes, there are agents out there that will just put a sign in the yard, put it in the MLS, and pray that someone else sells it. But professional teams like Interest Properties, we're also doing two additional things. We prospect every day and we price watch so that our clients are able to get their house sold in the least amount of time for the most amount of money. So let's talk about number 3. Number 3 is one of my favorite subjects, not knowing the process. How well do you know the process? It changes every year. A lot of laws have changed over the last decade. It's not just filling in a price, ordering a mortgage, and see you at the closing table. There are laws now that are making the process more lengthy, more frustrating, and professional teams like ourselves are trained daily to deal with all those things over and over again so that our clients can have a nice, smooth, and enjoyable experience while selling or buying their next house. Also, just a side note, 86% of all for sale owners eventually list with an agent after 6 months of trying to sell it on their own. And of the remaining 14%, only 8% actually sell every year. So, you know where I'm going with this. How well do you know the process? How tolerable are you going to be with the whole negotiating, marketing, describing your home, dealing with people every day until your house sells? How much time do you really have? All right, let's talk about number 4, pricing your home right. This is a very important process. This is the very big impression that you're going to give to a buyer that's going to make them want to come and see your house. So how well do you know your neighborhood? How well do you know the market? Because it's not just about what happens in your neighborhood, it's about what's happening around you. It's not about just seeing what your neighbor sold their house for and figuring that that's what you should get what you should sell your house for and expect that. a very complex process, and experts like myself are going to be able to lay it out on the line, show you everything that's going on, and help you make the best decision on what to price your house at in order for this to be the next one to sell on the market and not just sit on the market month over month over month. Because you know what happens when your house sits on the market month over month over month, the less valuable your house is to a buyer. So how well are you able to price your home correctly? All right, last and definitely not least, it's about protecting what you love most. I'm a family man. I have a beautiful wife and 3 wonderful daughters, and I want to make sure that they're safe. I'm not just going to let any person in my house, if I'm putting up my house by owner, I'm going to make sure that these people are legit. So how are you going to put those safeguards in place? What type of safeguards are you going to put in place to make sure that everybody that calls on your house is a fully bona fide, pre-approved buyer, and that they're absolutely legit? Do the research. Don't book an appointment until you absolutely know for certain that these are legitimate buyers. Now, you didn't think you were going to get away that easy without me putting a plug in for myself. So are you thinking about selling your home? Give us a call. Set an appointment with us. We'll provide you with a free CMA in the meantime, in the process, and we'll be able to provide you all the information that you need to know about your neighborhood and the market around you so that you could best determine what price to sell your house at. And if we bring value to you and you see the value in us and helping you with the process, we know we'll sell your home for the top dollar and get you where you need to be in the least amount of time. So you're thinking, where can you find us? It's very simple. Just go to our website, interestproperties.com, and request an appointment through there. Or give us a call, 248-530-7272. Our Director of First Impressions, Kayla, is happily ready to take your call and book that appointment with you. Also, give us a like on Facebook. For your own benefit, we'll be able to keep you up to date with all the neighborhood news and what's happening in the market, and we may just list a house that you like and you want to buy next. Once again, thanks for joining us here at Interest Properties TV, and make it a great day. We'll see you next week.